Alright everybody, welcome to Indianapolis for the Midnight Racing League Contender Series. Garrett Jenkins up here in the booth as always, bringing you action for tonight. And right now, as it stands, the points coming into tonight with 2 races left in Season 3 of the Midnight Racing League Contender Series. Isaac Smallwood still holds the points lead over Harry Lindmark, Brent Garber, Colt Ward, DJ Stagner, the top 5. And really going into tonight, Harry Lindmark needs 38 points over Isaac Smallwood to take the points lead tonight. Right now, Isaac Smallwood not taking the track yet. Brent Garber, however, comes into tonight 3rd in the points. Garber is on the clock. Right now, if Brent Garber wanted the points lead tonight, he would need, as a matter of fact, he would need 39 points over Isaac Smallwood. Brent Garber down the front straightaway. Survey says P1 for Garber. Or, actually, that would be border. Brent Garber's first lap evidently did not count. He'll have to try to get on the second one. Kevin Allen, right now top of the board, 53.461. John Border, Brendan Reed, Frank Chavez, top 4. Lozio will slide into 5th. Landers 5th, Alozia 6th. We're going to keep an eye on Brent Garber. Down in front straight away, this lap ought to go through. Across the line, Brent Garber under 7 minutes remaining to first. But the top 3 to go up, and Garber 53.493. Kevin Allen had the playoff drivers, right now sits on the pole. Matter of fact, top 2 all playoff drivers. Aaron Stanton, top of the board. 53.299. The first lap. Mike Audrey tops him at a 2:11. Gordon Gladwell slides into 7th. Corey Wright 8th. Justin Millicar puts his name on the board in 10th. We're going to keep an eye on Stanton. Justin Millicar, top of the board, 53.177. Going to need a big turnaround. Stanton almost kissed the wall, loose off of turn 4 across the yard of bricks. Aaron Stanton, is it for the top spot? It is not. Harry Lindmark, top of the board. And gets the wall the second lap. So the first lap will stand. But good God almighty if it is not a banger. 2/10 quicker Then Justin Miller car just under 3. The points leader, Isaac Smallwood. Looking to complete the first lap. Top of the board, 52.729 for Isaac Smallwood. Looking to get every bit that he can out of this car. Down the back straightaway again. This will be lap 2. Still within ballpark range. Connor Leach slides into 6th. Down the front straightaway. Is it an improvement? It is not, but still in a 52.7 range. Colt Ward got the wall on his. I believe he got the wall coming to the start. Got the wall exit of turn 2. We're going to see if it counts or not. Right now, Colt Ward goes into tonight 4th in the points. And he's 43 to overtake Smallwood in the points. Right now, 43 behind. Right now, all Isaac Smallwood needs to do is survive tonight. And he will, more than likely, be in a great spot going into Homestead, Miami next week. Ward's first lap did not count. Dylan Fink slides into 6th. Landon Veliky 4th. Jack Shack right now occupying 4th and 5th. That's Colt Ward. Comes off of turn 4. Where's he standing all this across the line? P2 for Colt Ward. 52.861. The next playoff driver inserting himself onto the board. Elijah Fisher. Comes into tonight 7th in the points after a run last week that did not go Fisher's way. Almost loses it off of turn 4. Yeah, 20th place run last week for Elijah Fisher has put him 90 points in the hole and going to need an absolute miracle for the 20 to keep his playoff hopes alive. DJ Stagner slides into 4th. Fisher's last lap, 12th quickest. Fisher across the yard of bricks. Is it an improvement? It is not. 53.2025. Good enough for 12th still. Wildcats Jr., Mitchell Raridan, Christopher Logan, Mark Person, and Tyler Henry still to come to qualify. With 30 seconds remaining, as a matter of fact, might as well just sit in the pits. Isaac Smallwood, Colt Ward, Harry Lindmark, DJ Steiner, Connor Leach, top 5. Landon Veliky, Dylan Fink, Justin Millicar, Timothy Cook, Mike Audrey will be your top 10 for tonight. Well, while we got a moment here, look at the starting lineup for tonight's running from Indianapolis up to Midnight Race League Contender Series. As a Smallwood, Colt Ward rolling off first and second. Harry Lindmark, DJ Stagner, Connor Leach, Landon Velicky, Dylan Fink, Justin Millicar, Timothy Cook, Mike Audrey, Corey Wright, Elijah Fisher, your fast 12 for tonight. On down through the remainder of the field. Seth Heyman, Aaron Stanton, 13th to 14th. Matt Morrison and Kevin Allen rolls off 15th, 16th. Brent Garber, Skylar Harold, John Border, Brennan Reed, the top 20. Gordon Glidewell, Frank Chavez. Landers and Aloysia will round out 23rd and 24th. On down through the rest of the field. Eric Kimmel, Mark Person, Mitchell, Rarinan, Josh DeBrone. Kind of got them two backwards a little bit. Tyler Henry, Chris Logan, Patrick Cameron, and Juan Cobbs Jr. rounds out the 32 truck field for tonight. Talk to the points leader. As at Smallwood, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast, buddy. You got a copy, buddy?
I sure do.
Well, you're getting pretty damn good getting these polls now. Third straight time I've talked to you sitting on the pole.
3 straight, man. We've definitely picked up that. Yeah, we've definitely picked up the speed in qualifying. We'll just hopefully, we can try to save the fuel and stay out front. That's basically kind of our goal here. We need to save about 1 lap each run. If we can do that, we can probably pull off a win here.
Well, I got to ask, and I know you're not a points guy by no means, but 38 points separates you from second. Is tonight, if the win is out of the question, is tonight more survival going into Homestead next week?
Yeah, 100%. It's about survival. I've already asked, is pole 5+ points. So right now we're at plus 43, and anything more tonight, if we can keep ahead of Harry and everybody else, we'll be looking pretty good for Homestead.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you tonight. Let you get ready, or hopefully talk to you at the end of this thing.
All righty, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Stage is set. Well, folks, 75 laps at the end of tonight. We will have the championship complexion. Going on to your seats. All right. Base truck is in. As a Smallwood, Colton Ward brings us down to the restart zone. We're rolling front of the brickyard. Colt Ward Leads lap 1, 5 bonus points to Ward. Right now, field single filed out for the most part. Right now, Landers, Persons, Brune, and Juan Carlos Jr. showing out of the race. Gotta wait and see if that's just a technical glitch or if they're actually out. Ward will come across the line. He'll lead lap 2. Further back, Elijah Fisher trying to make up some ground. Field right now just starting to single file out for the most part. So it's going to be hard to make passes on this track. You got to set up the run. Got to be able to build a run and see Fisher off the wall a little bit. Right now, Audrey going to look to the inside. This is for the 10th spot. Well, right now, 73 to go and make it 72. Connor Leach looks to the inside of Harry Lindmark, and right now Leach not a part of the playoffs. So right now, as far as Connor Leach is concerned, he ain't got nothing to lose. All right, now it is Isaac Smallwood running down Colton Ward. Ward, Smallwood, Lindmark, Leach, Dylan Fink, your top 5. DJ Stagner drops back to 6th. Justin Millicar, Landon Vela, Keith Timothy Cook, Elijah Fisher, still your top 10. Right now, you're right on board with Aaron Stanton. Right now, Stanton. Started 14th, right now up to 11th. A slow climb for Stanton. Elijah Fisher's going to look to the inside of Timothy Cook for the 9th spot. Right now, top 3 still in the playoff hunt. Ward, Ford, Smallwood, your points leader. Harry Lindmark trailing Smallwood in 2nd. And right now, I think this is exactly what they want to do. Take the filling out process right now. right now. About to be 8 laps in the books. Dylan Fink right now leading this other group. All right now, Steiner, Elijah Fisher, big time Will got a Fisher. Able to hold on. Right now. So far, caution free in this one for the first 10 laps. Justin Miller car up 2 spots where he started this race, hanging out just outside the top 5. Of course, Justin took some time off, getting off the leave. Unfortunately, it cost him a playoff spot, but nonetheless has picked up exactly where he left off. Right now, Miller actually goes in 16th in points so far tonight. So at least going for 13th. Right now, still all Colt Ward leading. On further back to the field. Right now, Patrick Camper, biggest mover of the race so far tonight. Right now, Camper up 12 spots where he started up in 19th. Right now, 14 laps down, has been all Colt Ward leading so far tonight. That being said, we're going to take our first break for the action right now. You're watching the MRL Contender Series playoffs live from Indianapolis. We'll be right back here in a few seconds. Back line from Indianapolis, Isaac Smallwood has finally gotten around Colton Ward for the top spot. Across the line, 56 laps remain. All right now, these three drivers has opened up just under a 2.5 second lead over Dylan Fink, Connor Leach, and others. Right now, Smallwood be 5 bonus points. Going to add Smallwood on top of the pole, so 10 bonus points right now. 4-19. Right now, further back through the field, Matt Morrison has actually jumped up to the 9th spot. Morrison having a solid run so far. In a number 10 machine, Stanton still running 10th. Elijah Fisher working on Justin Miller car, 4th to 7th position. Right on board with Matt Morrison. Morrison started 15th up to 9th. Morrison, big run on Justin Miller car, going to left. Right now, biggest movers and gainers since the start of this race. Patrick Cameron, Mitchell Renna up 14 and 10 spots respectively. Landon Velicky down 22, the biggest dropper so far tonight. Fisher, Stanton, Morrison all up 5 spots. Kevin Allen down 11 for he started. Right now, Landon Velicky out of the race. Not sure in the why. I mean, nothing showing, nothing happened. Get more information as we go on. Meanwhile, Brennan Reed boxed it up, coming into pit road. Reed and Kevin Allen in this time. Was at the end of a 23-lap run, so we're going to see. See how much longer it will be before the leaders come in. Right now, front 4 remain as they were. Colt Ward in this time. Well, Ward concedes, as does Stagner and several others. Stagner, Fink, Stanton, Morrison, all in this time. Reward back at us. Isaac Smallwood in this time. Matter of fact, Landmark Leach. Justin Miller, Elijah Fisher, Skylar Harold, Edward Kimmel, Nicholas Alozia, all in this time. But when it's all said and done, Colton Ward's your leader. Yet again, Ward's led 16 laps so far, most out of any driver. Well, 47 to go next time by. Right now after the first round of pit stops. Warren Smallwood, Lynn Martin, DJ Steiner, Dylan Fink, your top five. Aaron Stanton moves up to the 6th spot. Connor Leach, Mike Audrey, Elijah Fisher, and Justin Millicar rounds out the top 10. Right now, Smallwood, Lindmark, and Steiner have ran down Colton Ward the gap under a second now. Question is now, what will Smallwood do whenever he gets to the back bumper award? Under half a second, flirting with 2/10. Well, it's going to be hard to get the pass done on Ward. Right now, Smallwood and Landmark all over the back of Ward, not quite able to make the run yet. Well, they still got another pit stop to go. Really, you look at the BGR pit strategy report. A lot of drivers in the top 10 went 25 to 26. Mike Aldridge, the only exception, went on lap 24. So right now, as it stands, 8 laps into this run, 7 to 8, depending on the driver. Still a little ways to go in this stint. Right now, well, this next pit stop will really throw a monkey wrench and everything. Right now, here comes Sarah Landmark on the inside of Smallwood for the first and second in the points. Right now, they're trailing fourth in the points than Colt Ward. You think if Harry Landmark can get 5 bonus points, it'll cut that gap down again. However, Landmark has to fall back in line. Right now, oh, Ward off the wall. Going Ward off the walls. And that is a Smallwood to the top spot. right now, Harry Lindmark has to get around Isaac Smallwood to get 1 to 5 bonus points back. The only thing he does not need is Smallwood to lead the remainder of this race. Otherwise, 5 bonus points. Additional 5 bonus points to out Smallwood, 15 in total. If Isaac leads the most laps tonight. Right now, see Isaac Smallwood taking a defensive line, trying to break the draft best he can. Colt Ward starting to fall back even more, 1.4 back. Right now he's got Stagner slowing Stagner down as well. Right now it is between first and second in the points. Well, right now, further back to the field, Aaron Stanton. Right now, this will be the battle for the 5th spot in the top 5. Stagner and Leach. And Aaron Stanton going for the 5th spot. Aaron able to get around for the 6th. Going to say his sights now on Connor Leach. Even further back, Matt Morrison running by himself in the 10th spot. Race recap so far tonight. Isaac Smallwood, your leader, only 4 official lead changes so far, 42 laps into this race. Caution free so far. Right now, Morrison holds on to 10th. Elijah Fisher running 11th right now. Right now, 17 laps in. The green flag pit stop's coming up about another 6, 7, 8 laps, somewhere along in there. Kevin Allen, 4 laps down, running at 27th. Well, that's smaller right now is at 18 laps. But he's still got to get to 26. So, at least 8 more laps. He'll be as Patrick Camber in the pits meatball flag. See what happened to the driver who at one point had gained the most spots. Looks like he's tired. Looks like he's impacting the wall somewhere. Trying to find where he has. Clean there, clean there. Oh, that's where. Completely kills the right front of that machine. At that point, it's not worth turning. It kills the wall again. But that will be night done for Patrick Camber. 29 to go. It's still all as a Smallwood. Right now, Brent Garber running in the 13th spot. Corey Wright right behind him. Corey trying to make up some ground. Skylar Harold about 3 seconds back along with Heyman. Everybody right now just trying to run what they can. Green flag pit stops. The next round of pit stop is going to determine how this race plays out. Track position is going to be major, and I will not be surprised if a couple guys try to roll the dice. Right now it's Corey Wright and Brent Garber battle for the 13th spot. 23 drivers still on the lead lap. Frank Chavez goes 1 lap down. Right now, Corey Wright around Garber for the 13th spot. Meanwhile, the gap has opened up to 1.9 seconds, almost 2 seconds for Isaac Smallwood. Well, right now, Christopher Logan into pits. Mike Audrey, Justin Miller car in. Comes at lap 24 and 23 lap runs. Well, Miller car and Aubrey in this time, so we ought to see what the leaders come in. Tyler Henry, Mitchell Reardon, Gordon Gladwell all in. Watch Isaac Smallwood does not come in this time. All right, couple more takers. DJ Stagner's in after 24 laps. Connor Leach, Dylan Fink, Aaron Stanton, Timothy Cook, Corey Wright all in. Justin Miller car, black flag. Black flag, the Miller car had a top 10 truck all night. It will come undone late in the going. Harry Lindmart in this time along with Colton Ward. Miller car back in now, just wait for Isaac Smallwood. When does the 19 come in? Here comes that Smallwood in this time. Elijah Fisher stays out, gets 5 bonus points. Well, never mind, Fisher 26 seconds back, so actually we'll have to wait and see. Nope, Fisher comes in this time. But right now, Adam Smallwood's tied with Colton Ward at 26. Even right now, I don't believe there's a tiebreaker, so right now I believe Smallwood was still getting the bonus points anyway. There he goes. Isaac's done it away. DJ Stagner and Harry Lindmark. They're going to get him. Stagner and Lindmark. Assume first and second. Question is now, Colton Ward's going to pick him up. Can Ward and Smallwood make a run with 23 laps to go? Right now the field can make it, but barely. Elijah Fisher, black flag. Either of those things, actually, I believe. speeding in the pits, actually, on the too fast speeding, exiting the pits. Elijah Fisher. His top 10 run will be done tonight, as will, more than likely, his hopes of being able to run for a championship next week. We'll throw it all right now. DJ Stagner and Harry Lindmark lead over Smallwood, Colton Ward, and Connor Leach are top 5. Right now, even if Lindmark finishes ahead of Smallwood, will not do much for the points. It will help it some, but unless something big happens to Smallwood. Unless something happens to Smallwood late in the going, it'll be an uphill battle for Harry Lindmark and the rest of the field. The rest of the playoff drivers in hopes of knocking the 19 off the points lead. With 18 to go, still a lot that can happen. Well, 17 to go. We're going to take the last break of the night and be back to bring you the finish. Right now is DJ Stunner, Harry Lindmark, Alex Smallwood, Colton Ward, Dylan Feet in the top 5. We'll be right back from Indianapolis. Back live from Indianapolis, the Midnight Race Elite Contender Series race at Indianapolis is in its closing laps while we were gone. Isaac Smallwood has made the pass for the lead and will now officially take over the bonus points for leading the most laps. Right now, 18 drivers remain on the lead lap. Nicholas Alozia, the last driver on the lead lap. Everybody else, Gordon Gladwell, Brendan Reed, John Porter, Justin Millicar, and Elijah Fisher, both pit road penalties. Meyer back in 22nd and 23rd. Frank Chavez, 24th. Kevin Allen, right now 25th, 4 laps down. Mitchell Reardon, Patrick Camber, Landon Velicki, all out of the race so far for the 28 that took the green flag. It really has been a caution-free race all night long, as Alozia almost was about to go 1 lap down to Smallwood. 11 to go. Caution is out. You had to say something, didn't you? Yep. Connor Leach, big damage to that machine. To the right front. See what happened. Leach comes off the wall into Elijah Fisher. Elijah Fisher, night goes from bad to worse. Well, actually, hold up. Rewind it again and look at something else. She riding on board with Connor Leach through this. Well, there you see, I mean, pushing for everything you got. Right now, Mike Audrey gets him in a bad spot, pins him on the outside. Enters the corner probably a little bit higher than what you want to. But they're really about Indianapolis trying to rat that bottom the best you can. You see Connor Leach does not quite get there. Actually leaves about half a truck width up. And unfortunately, practically a 90-degree corner. I'm going to run out of space. Off the safer barrier. Elijah Fisher, nothing he can do about it. They both make hard contact into a safer barrier. Or really, not even a safer barrier. That's all concrete. Right on board with Connor Leach through this. We can fast forward a little bit. Connor Leach will be in pit road this time. Smallwood and others. Practically everybody coming in. Justin Millicar will stay out. I believe another leader stayed out as well. Glidewell. Dash the east free pass. Right now, Justin Millicar, Elijah Fisher does stay out. Evan Tinley going to take a gamble with the damage along with Frank Chavez. Meanwhile, race off of pit road. Harry Lindmark. Lindmark, Ward, Smallwood, Stagner, Skylar Harold, the top 5. Man. Well, to re-rack it. Field gets ready to come to the one to green. Harry Lidmark, Colt Ward, Alex Smallwood, DJ Stadner, Skylar Harold, your top 5. Dylan Fink, Corey Wright, Aaron Stanton, Mike Aubrey, Matt Morrison, the top 10. Well, right now, Lidmark, Colt Ward, Smallwood, Stadner, Harold, and the rest of the field brings us down for the start. 20 drivers back on the lead lap. Scratch that, make it 22. This is going to be fun. Top 2 in points. Restarting first and third. Colt Ward comes into the night 14 points. As Harry Lidmark brings us down for the start. For the restart, rather. We're rolling. 7 laps to go. Lidmark out to a great jump. Smallwood's going to get clear of Ward as they exit turn 2. Ward almost loses it off at corner exit. Down and back straightaway. See Dylan Fink looking outside of Stadner. They're going to come together. Stadner loose, saves it into the wall. DJ Stadner, a hell of a save, but all the points he's losing. Stadner goes from 3rd to 16th. Right now at the front. Harry Lidmark doing everything he can to hold back Smallwood. Colt Ward bringing down Isaac's neck. A little bit of gap back to Dylan Fink and Aaron Stanton. The field works down the back straightaway. 5 laps to go next time by. Right now, Harry riding the dragon as they're trying to break the draft from Smallwood. Four to go next time by. Smallwood thought about it. Not going to set up this time. Dylan Fink fast lap in the race, 475. Right on board with Harry Lindmark. Down the back straightaway, 4 to go. Smallwood this time not able to get there. Going to try to build a big run through the short chute. Really needs the big run off the corner to try to get a slingshot. It'll be 3 laps to go this time by. Lindmark stays to the defensive line, protect the bottom again. Right now, top 4 separated by just over a half a second. Two laps to go. Lindmark doing everything he can to shake Smallwood. Right on board with the 19. He's going to have one more shot at it. They come off of turn 4 now for the final time. White flag. 1 to go for Lindmark. Smallwood doing everything he can. He's going to set up the short chute. Going to get the run off of turn 2. Trying to make the pass entering turn 3, or at least be side by side entering turn 3. Lindmark covering all ground. Not able to get there that time. Smallwood's going to send it wide. One more shot at it. Into turn 4 for the final time. Down the front straightaway. Harry Lindmark is going to win at the Yard of Bricks. Smallwood second. Dylan Fink goes on third. Ward, Stanton, Aubrey, Mike Aubrey, Matt Morrison, Tyler Henry, Brent Garber, Timothy Cook, your top 10. Harry Lindmark. Goes the victory lane with the second to last race. Unfortunately for him, his championship rival Isaac Smallwood will come home second. now. See, you can't get a word with Harry Lindmark. Harry Lindmark, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Oh, it doesn't matter because I just got the win taken away.
Huh?
Yeah, well.
Okay, I'm here. So we had to review the restart. We didn't want to call it in the race because it's kind of close to call, and we wanted to have more admins look at it. Harry's getting EOL'd for lane change. He still will have his 48 hours to appeal it and stuff like that. But as of now, Isaac is the winner, followed by Dylan Fink and Colton Hunty Ward.
Well, I'll be damned.
Have a great night, everybody.
I'll let you continue with your stuff.
All right, let's see if can't get out of Smallwood in here.
Yeah, I'll drag.
Out of Smallwood, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's going on?
Well, apparently due to the restart, an EOL to Harry Lindmark, he'll be dropped to the end of the lead lap drivers. Therefore, you are credited with the win tonight from Indianapolis. Take us to the night.
Yeah, we had a really good truck all night, you know. We were able to save about 2 laps there in that first run, and that really allowed us to push it the last 2 runs, and it's very unfortunate that caution came out, and I hate to win it like that, but you know, rules are rules. I mean, you got to follow them, and it goes for everybody. So one person can't just break a rule and get away with it, you know. And definitely didn't want to win it like that, but we'll definitely take it.
Going into Homestead next week with the EOL set in place, and really, we're going to look at the points here coming into tonight. Obviously, Harry Lindmark will be dropped to the end of the lead lap cars. Therefore, more than likely, his bid for a championship is over. You got Brent Garber, who I'm sure is going to come back across my screen here any moment now. Brent Garber comes home 9th. Colt Ward will finish a close second or a close third behind you. The championship next week, points unofficial. But right now it seems like everything just needs to go Smallwood's way next week, and you will be the MRL Contender Series champion. Does that kind of give you a little bit of room to rest easy over the next week, or is it never over till it's over?
Yeah, it's really never over until it's over. You know, I mean, you never know what can happen in these races. You know, you could, just like my teammates earlier, the last 2 seasons in a row, they've been wrecked lap 1, turn 1 at Homestead. So I mean, you really never know how these things can go. You really never have a cushion. You just got to be able to finish the race, and that's what we're going to try to do. So, yeah.
Well, buddy, as for tonight, it was a dominant truck. You'll lead 31 laps over your teammate Colton Ward to his 26. Really, what made the truck click so well? Was it just the draft package that we had tonight? Because it looked more like a restrictor plate track than anything else. For a while, there were 3 cars getting a line and break away. Really, what made tonight a great night for the 19 truck?
Yeah, I just got to thank my teammates, man. They really, you know, Hunty, and it was me, Harry, and Hunty. We just kind of pulled away there, and it gave us a little cushion. And I knew having my teammate up there, we would have been able to, you know, kind of work together and set a pick. And I knew if I got out, me and Harry got out in front, I knew he had to race a little bit harder than he wanted to, and made him use up his right front. So yeah, I just gotta thank my teammates. Justin was running pretty good there, and then he got into a little scuffle with some cars and got slowed down and everything else. So yeah, we really we're looking forward to next week.
All right, buddy. Last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Know it's late. Know you're ready to party. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, just gotta thank my teammates again. That we've we've all worked together for the entire season, and yeah, we're just excited for next week, and hopefully we can bring home a championship for Team Mellicar Motorsports. And yeah, you for putting on this broadcast. Although we like to go back and watch it and see all the good bits and pieces, and heck, even watch the whole thing. So
a little slow tonight before that caution. So, but regardless of the fact, hell of a night for Isaac Smallwood. He will turn his attention next week to Homestead, trying to clinch the MRL Contender Series Championship. Best of luck to you next week. We'll be there to cover it, and hopefully we'll talk to you as a champion next week.
Alrighty, I'll see you there.
Yes, sir. By the unofficial virtue tonight, Dylan Fink will come home in the second spot. Dylan, do you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, it was mainly a top 5 truck tonight up until the end. Was that last restart sort of the saving grace for the 52 team?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It just took me too long to figure out the track at the start of the race. About halfway through, I started rolling. And then before that last yellow, I was actually running equal or better laps than the leaders, which was kind of bumming me out. But then we got that yellow. Definitely saved me. I think if I could have got past Colton a little bit sooner, maybe 2 laps sooner, I would have had something for him, but just dirty air.
Well, buddy, we saw all night it was hard for drivers to be able to pass each other. Really, what went in that is it just how you ain't got a lot of time to set up a run, and when you do, you got to take at least a lap to maybe at least either a lap or a half a lap to set up the run. Really, what made it difficult tonight to try to get around drivers from the driver's standpoint of things?
Yeah, it was just the dirty air. The fact that this is pretty much a single lane racetrack. I did make, I think, 1 pass on the outside, but I think Connor was damaged at that point, so I wouldn't really count that. The dirty air, it was really hard to navigate because you get a run down the straightaway and be right on somebody's bumper, but that hurt you more than anything. So it was like you wanted to keep like a quarter to a half truck length in between you into the corners and just hope you could get the run off. That's ultimately how I passed Colton there at the end. But yeah, it was just really, really hard to pass.
Well, buddy, as of tonight, you came into tonight out by 120 points. Safe to say, unfortunately, the championship more than likely gone after tonight, even though with a great second place run. I'll ask you these 2 questions. First off, looking back as what's been a incredible season for the 52 team, how will you look back at Midnight Racing League Contender Series Season 3, and what will you take going into Season 4?
This is really my first time running a league on iRacing. Ultimately, I think I had the speed to contend with Isaac for the championship. I just made too many mistakes. Really, just the last 7 or 6 races. That's all it really comes down to. I just kept stepping on my own foot. It's a bummer, but I learned a lot this season. We'll try to get a win next week. I'll push as hard as I can for that, and then we'll go on into Cup Series start tomorrow. Hopefully I can keep it together in there.
Well, buddy, last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you again to you for the broadcasts all throughout the year, or all the season. Everybody at Powerhouse, everybody involved, whether it's a crew chief, spotter, teammate, everyone's been awesome this year. All the admins for putting this on. It's been a really fun season. Not high drama, but you love to see that. Just guys going at it really hard. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, buddy. When it was all said and done tonight, Dylan Fink will come home second unofficially Appreciate your time, buddy. Hell of a job tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Last but not least, Colt Ward, Gary Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Hello?
Well, due to the penalty for Harry Lindmark, he'll be credited with a third place run. The only thing that I can really ask you going into next week, what does Colton have to do to try to upset the championship and walk out the champion?
Is it possible?
I have no idea. I won't know. I won't know until they release it.
Well, I mean, I guess the best chance is I have to win the race.
Well, I mean, hell, you're the admin. You ought to know how the points work.
Man, I haven't looked at the points.
Oh, well, by God. All right, then, well. As for tonight, take us through. You led a good bit of the race earlier on. What more did you need at the end?
The end, really, I guess just, I would have liked to been the leader at the end. That's what I needed at the end.
Well.
Because, me leading the first half of that race kind of hurt, because, I was like a lap less in the fuel run than Isaac, and I think I was going to be about probably a lap short, so I started saving a little bit.
Well, buddy, after a long season, regardless of next week, what will you take away out of this season going forward, and then how will you put that towards Cup starting tomorrow night?
I'm really not sure if I'm even doing Cup, but I don't know. I think my second half of the season I've been doing a lot better than the first half. First half was not getting the finishes I wanted.
Well, buddy, at the end of the night, you'll come up third still. Last question I got for you, let you head out of here. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Just thank you for broadcasting every week, and thank Justin for setting up this league.
All right, buddy. At the end of the night, Colt Ward will come in third, and pretty much, if he is still in the realm of the championship hunt, more likely a must-win for Colt Ward. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job tonight.
Thank you.
So, final results. Final results for tonight go as followed. Now, before we do anything, let's look here. If they do it how I think they'll do it, they will drop Harry Lindmark to 22nd. So that being said, Isaac Smallwood's your winner. Dylan Feet, Colt Ward, Aaron Stanton, Mike Audrey, the top 5. Morrison, Henry Garber, Timothy Cook, DJ Stadner, Skylar Harrell, Eric M. McCoy, Wright, Nicholas Alozia, Seth Heyman, Chris Logan, Gordon Glywell will be the top 17. Justin Millicar will come home 18th. Elijah Fisher 19th. Frank Chavez and Connor Leach will come home 20th and 21st. Then Harry Lindmark will come home in 22nd. Brandon Reed, John Border, Kevin Allen, Mitchell Raridan, Patrick Cameron, Landon Velicky rounds out the 28 cars who took the green flag tonight. Landers Person, Jabrone, and Juan Carlos Jr. did not take the green flag. They will be credited 29th through 32nd. With that being said, appreciate everybody coming in tonight and watching. Tomorrow night, Midnight Racing League Cup Series will kick off tomorrow at Daytona. It will be right here on the PGR Esports. And I'll see everybody tomorrow night for Thunder and PGR. Until then, take it easy and have a good night.